Hey Nuggets, what's going on? My name is Alma. I usually do songs. I'm a songwriter and I do a couple of blogs. I did a review, and just today I wanted to do another review on specifically this little thing. We have this little tiny washer. It's a toy washer. If you are not consistent with Twitter or Facebook, you might have not seen this, but if you are, this is probably why you're here. You're probably here to see this video. So with this little tiny washer was everywhere because everybody was claiming that it could wash beauty sponges and it could wash brushes. So I specifically went out of my way to order it in order to see how well it would do with my beauty sponges and my brushes. I saw that a lot of people were trying to reach out to bigger beauty influencers to review this little thing, but I'm pretty sure they got bigger fish to fry, so they kind of just skipped over it, or they didn't think it was significant enough to review. So here I am with this little contraption. So when I got it, it took about 2 to 3 weeks to arrive. I ordered it from specifically Amazon. I will put the link down below. When I opened it up, it was nicely packaged and safe. They put a lot of like hardcore bubble wrap around it so it wouldn't break. So I really appreciate that. When you look at it, they have 3 choices on Amazon. I chose to go for the one with the clear opening so I can see what's going on the inside. Clearly that did not work because a lot of my things did not fit for me to close this little thing, this little door. So, sorry. So as you can see, I still have a little bit of suds in there, but when you turn it on, this little thing goes. It goes. It is fast. I did not expect a kid's little washer to be that fast. So with that, they have this door, they have, of course, the button. You need 2 AAA batteries, and then you have this little hose to kind of get rid of all the water when you're done. With that, here are things that I used it on. I used it on my beauty blender, my Morphe blender. I used it on my set of brushes, and I used it on a smaller set of tiny little beauty blenders, like sort of sponges that I got from Sephora to see if they would work better on that. So with my Morphe sponge, as you can see, it is clean right now. It did not start off this way, but it did not get this way with the washer. With the washer, it struggled. It struggled a lot, and I feel like it struggled because of the fact that I don't regularly wash this, so this could be an exception for the washer. It did its best, and it was able to wash up to a certain extent, but then I think when it got to like the tip, it was just like, no, I can't do it anymore. So I had to hand wash this so it can be looking all perfect like it is right now. But also I didn't take into account that the original video on Twitter and on Facebook, wherever it originated, the beauty sponge they were using there was smaller, and I think it was like the velvet beauty sponge, and it was blue. So I think that had to take into account to the washer as well, because I feel like maybe the consistency of the sponge is different, or maybe like the texture, it's not as spongy, it's more velvet. So maybe that was easier for the washer to clean it. But for my Morphe sponge, and probably for sponge applicators like this, it will not work. It will not work whatsoever. It's not going to get out the gunk in the inside. With my brushes, it did work to a certain extent. It only worked on my eye brushes. It did not work on my foundation or my concealer brushes, which is kind of like a moment, because I struggle the most to clean my concealer and my foundation brush. With that, like kind of sort of halfway through, I switched soaps, because at first I was using Johnson's baby soap because I switched my child to a different soap, and I didn't want the Johnson's baby soap to go to waste, so I was like, might as well just use it to clean my brushes. But I started off with that, and so I decided maybe I'd just switch to normal Dawn. Maybe it would have a difference, and it did have a difference. However, you are still kind of dangling a brush on this little washer for about 5 minutes, so your hand's going to get sore, you're going to get tired of it, you're going to be like, oh, you know what, I'm just gonna straight out just start washing it myself, you know. But it is a cool little thing that they found online. Maybe it's going to be different with your guys' sponges or with your brushes. I just know for mine, I won't be using this again. I'm probably gonna give this to my niece because she was already eyeing it when I got it, and she was kind of mad that I didn't show her it. So yeah, this is all that I have for the review. If you want to try it, I think that it's an inexpensive thing to try. You're not wasting a lot of your money. You're wasting like a good like $15. You're not wasting too much. So if you want to try it for yourself, go ahead, give it a go. But I do not recommend this specifically for all of your makeup applicators and your brushes. It's not going to do the job very fast, and it's just going to be a tedious thing that you're just gonna get tired of it, and you're gonna be like, I'm just gonna hand wash it. It's no use. It's no use. So with that, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Please give me a like and a subscribe. I am trying to grow as a channel. I am trying to do this side by side while working, and I feel like I could really do something great with this thing if you guys give me the chance. So thank you again for watching, and I really appreciate it. Please have a good day. Bye, Nuggets.